back. If you are joining us today on Humble Beginnings, this is part 2 of our last week's episode, and our person of interest is James Muriu, the CEO of Samar Science and Advertising, who, despite a very humble upbringing, a failed academic pursuit, starting out as a casual laborer, selling off a business, and reinventing himself in a different field, today he runs an enterprise that serves key local and international corporates. And today, he lets us in into his busy world.
It was CNC router. Basically comes as a plain sheet. It's called perspex. Now we plot our artwork on it. Okay. Now after cutting, we come to fit them on the board. Now this part, ndio hii hapa. We start from a sample. This was a sample. We start here. Na kama unaiplace hapo. Ndio tunaiplace. And then now we have the letters. The letters are here. And also this part is also the same.
And these bits are fixed physically, moja moja.
Moja moja.
Yeah, mogopangi to miss line or something.
No, you can't miss because there's an outline at the back. Atakuonyesha there's a sticker on a road. You'll see. So we just place them. Kuna guideline ukiangalia ndani, you can see an outline here. Okay. So that guides us kuziplace isiende combo. No, people, most of the people, they don't take the promotion or brand activation as a key thing to do. But for us, we believe that brand activation, you might be running a company for years, but still there are no changes. You're not progressing. But now there's something called brand activation. Now that's why we come up with our team. We dress according to your company, and now we do the brand activations. We either sell products. We do the activations. We distribute flyers. We design for you a flyer. We print, and we help you to distribute the flyer.
So you do all that
with our team, in-house with our team. Yes.
Okay.
But he wasn't always this busy. After years of hard toil, I asked him, what was his specific big break?
I had a chance to work for a brewery. So in the breweries, most of the time they keep on rebranding. They keep on purchasing promotion items. So I got it was an October festival. So I got a whole order for a month. And I got enough money to boost our business. Yes, that is one of the season I remember. We worked well. And also now from there, we've had so many more. Yes.
Right. There's always a tendency to believe that some of these big companies, yes, will give you good business, but in terms of payment, you will wait forever before it finally actualizes. Has it been the case for you?
No. But in this business, you must learn to have patience. Yes. If you want to deal with corporate, you don't have to have that. If I sell you an item today, you must pay me today. So we give them that chance. If we deliver something to them today, we just send emails. We communicate through emails. We just wait for the feedback, and it doesn't take long. We can even actually respond the same day and get the payment the same day. So it's a matter of patience. Yes.
And what is the one thing Samar doesn't compromise on?
Number one is quality. Any work we do, we consider quality is the first priority that we give. If you come to our office with a logo, which we feel does not fit well and will not come out well, we will advise you. We will sit down with you and advise you. And if need be, we might even change the logo if you agree and do a good one. Or you don't have to say it's bad, but we improve it. We can improve the logo you have. Then another thing, we are in Africa, and most of us Africans, we don't like straining too much, reading something. Yes. So when you are in advertisement, what you remember most is the image, not necessarily words. You can communicate more with an image than words. So when you put an image on one advert and another advert with words, if you ask someone, which one do you remember? Of course, the answer. The image. So we focus mostly on the image. Photos. We don't like, we advise our clients not to put so many words in an advert because we deal with outdoor. So we don't advise them to put so many words. We put image and maybe one word. That's enough.
All right. Now, I'm sure you have a team that you're working with. A team of about how many?
We are around the permanent one. We are 4, and we have 8 casuals. So the 4 we work together. We are all like equal. There's no boss. If you find me working with them, you cannot even tell I'm the boss because I want to stay to that level. And now we have another team which is casual, 8 of them. They do promotions. Most of the time we have promotions and brand activation. That is when we engage the team in different occasions. They do flyers distribution. Yes. For you to be in this field, you have to have the passion. If you have the passion, yeah, you don't even mind the working hours because at the time when you are employed, most of the time keep on looking at your watch. It's 5, I need to go home. If you're that kind of person, I would advise you that you're in the wrong business and you're in the wrong place. So you need to have passion. If you have passion, you don't have to look at your time. So my staff, or rather my colleagues, most of them, they don't look at their time. They look at the end product. If you promise the client today, we must install something today for you, we have to do that. Even if it's 9 p.m., you'll still find us there working.
And have losses been part of the equation of success?
When you're in business, it's not all time that you make profit. At times you have to sacrifice yourself. Most of the time we've found ourselves sacrificing, yes, because at times I remember there's a time we were installing a signboard somewhere and the signage fell from the rooftop and it fell on the electricity. Why? Luckily there was no one there, but we had secured the area for safety, of course, but that was a loss because we had to pay the cost to reconnect the wire. Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'm actually seeing you have lots of machines around. What do? They look the serious beasts.
Now we have, we can start from here. Here we have a digital printer. It's called Konica. So this one does business cards. You can do posters. You can do the flyers. Anything stationaries. You can brand the envelopes as well. Yes. From there, we have the heat press for the mugs. If you need a branded mug, custom made for the family or for the gift as a gift, this is what you use to brand. And also we have the heat press. The heat press is used for pressing the t-shirts, brand the t-shirts. Yes, and other fabrics when you want to brand them. Yes. Now on the other side, we have the big boss. Now this guy here does the large format printing. The billboard, the banners, the stickers. You can see the sticker is loaded here. We feed it here. This is the best technology. It's a brand itself, as you can see. So this has the best quality because we deal with the corporate. You have to maintain the standards of the product. So this gives us the best. That's the fabric, even the lassos and other items. This does the flags. Yes.
Do you get it locally?
No, you have to import, but still you can purchase it from within. There's a company that sells. That one is a plotter. Does the signage, they cut the stickers for signages and also for the t-shirts. Okay. So that one works well with this machine here. So if you have this machine, you need to have that one.
Because after heat press.
Yes, that one does the cutting of the stickers and the vinyls that you press on the t-shirts. Like this one has been done by that machine and this one. Yes, we do our own t-shirts here. Yes. Now the machine is cutting now. Now after cutting,
Are there different outdoor advertising formats? And which one does Samar offer?
okay, there are so many. Maybe I can mention a few. We have billboards, which are placed along the highways. Some are placed on the building, which are sky signs or wall-ups. And then we have the street poles, which are on the streets. Yes. So what Samar offer, we offer the sky signs for now. We have various. And then we have another street poles. We have several around there. Even in the CBD, we have several. Yes.
Okay. So for someone who might be wanting to indulge in this business, and of course you probably know a couple more downtown, are there returns that are worth investing?
Yes, as much as you know what you're doing. If you get in a business which you don't understand and you don't have the passion, as I said, you might not get the fruits. But if you get in the business, determined and know what you want, yes. Hiyo ni 4 meters. So this one ndio inakuja kuingia pale. This part. And now we have like this circle. We have this part here. We have this part is what comes up. Inakuja hapo juu.
Oh, so this is what you're saying?
That guides us.
Okay, it's the same one that imeshawekwa hapa.
Yes.
Okay.
Hiyo ndio inatuguide sasa. Alright. Ukishaweka hivyo hiyo signage itakaa bila kufade. Beautiful. Yes. You don't jump. Alright. Unaanza sasa na from the structure, unakuja kuidress na hizi maboard. Then from the board you brand it. Ukibrand unaekelea the letters.
All right, welcome back to Humble Beginnings. It's time for a practical feel of the walkaround as well as a couple of testimonials.
First kwa Samar yenyewe venye nimesema ni very much understanding. Ukienda kwake tuseme sasa ni personal problem, atakusikiza kabisa. Ukiwa na shida ya kazi, unajua hizi kazi zetu pengine kuna kitu imekuja new product yenye uelewi, atakufunza polepole mpaka ujue.
Unaona ni future gani unatamani sasa mweze kufika pia? Nini unatamani sasa kuweza the growth of the company? Unaona ikielekea wapi?
Kwenye kampuni imefika, juu tumeona kampuni ikigrow mzuri. Juu tulianza tukiwa watu wawili watatu. Sasa hii staff ni kama we are around 5. Mimi majorly niko kwa production line ya workshop. Yes. Na nataka hii kampuni, naomba Mungu peleke hii kampuni mbele, ili tunaweza hata tufunze watu wengine hii kazi yetu wajue. Yes. Juu sisi tutaenda. We are going up. And we are going old. So tunataka wengine pia wakuje, kampuni ikiwa kampuni kuwa kubwa, kufunza wengine unaweza admit. Yes. Lakini kampuni iki stagnate, huwezi employ wengine. Yes.
Nashukuru sana kuongea na wewe.
Pia mimi nashukuru kuwatembelea. Sasa. Then this was another signage which is coming up. Tunaitengeneza sai. Small one this sasa tunaanzia from here.
Sasa hii ni mbao maneno.
No, this is called aluko board.
A what?
Aluko board, aluko. Okay. This is aluko board. Then tunaanzia signage hapa. This is where we start from the skeleton. Now from the skeleton We moved to dressing the skeleton now with the aluko board here. To kid dress na aluko board. Okay. Then we place our letters. These are we mold them. Yes, from here. We mold them. Then tunakuja tunazi fit on the board. Yes. Now these signages ndio zinatumika siku hizi because they don't fade. Okay. They don't fade. This is like a metallic. It's half metallic, half plastic. So it doesn't fade. And also this one is perspex. So it's long lasting. Maintenance, unless maintenance, chomeka inachomeka, nothing lasts forever. But of course that take time before you chomeka.
Yes. So what's the general difference in terms of pricing for 2D and a 3D?
Okay, pricing here 2D, it's a bit high than 2D. 3D is the 3D. Yes, 3D is a bit higher than the 2D. Yes.
Okay. Now, how do you quantify that? It's dependent on what?
On this one, like not on the size and also on the material. Okay. Now, if this one is like this one is like 50% more than this, costly more than that one.
50% more. Yes. Wow. Okay. All right.
And now back to James Muriu, his employer. And he has a word about what has made him not only attain but sustain his success.
The secret is being honest to your clients and keeping time. If you say it's today, it has to be today. You don't have to say it's today and then you deliver the item tomorrow. So we've been working hard to make sure that any delivery, if you make a request today, we make the same day delivery. So that's what for us, we think that's what has been the key factor that has enabled us to maintain our clients.
All right. And then maybe as a CEO of the company, as much as you said you not prefer being called that way, there's a general idea of people thinking that the boss of the company gets in at whatever time they want, then leaves at whatever time they want. At what time do you wake up, maybe, and how's the general structure for a day?
Now, if you at one time, if you are a boss, you have to. Everybody know that you have to have discipline. If you are a boss, you don't have to wake up at 10 because the company is yours. So you have to have that discipline. You wake up even more earlier than your staff. You get to work earlier than your staff. At times, I get to the office at 5 in the morning. I do my stuff here in the office, my office work, up to around 8. Then from 8, I can do other things. I can go to the field. I can meet with other clients, with corporate clients, and you have to keep time and be disciplined. Yes.
So it's not an opportunity for you to just be carefree.
No, actually, when you start your own business, that's the time you have to be more. You have to tie up your belt, to tighten up your belt.
Okay. So I know previously billboards and posters was such a big deal. What has the Internet of Things done to the industry of advertising and branding? Has the internet changed the landscape?
In a way, because before people used to print so many flyers, but now you have an e-poster. Now we as well, for us, we've adapted to the change. We do make e-posters. If your company wants an e-poster and be sent to your clients, we do that. So we've also, as much as the custom is changing, we've adapted to the change, and we are now doing even digital. Yes.
Remembering where he has come from, the struggles and the achievements at his relatively young age, is there anything the government could do to make the road easier for many other ambitious youth out there?
For me, I think the government should empower young people more by creating an easy way of getting finance, maybe capital from the bank or from their identified organizations. So the government, I think the government should be more focused on the youth people and empower their talent. Yes.
His word to his fellow marketplace leaders and trailblazers. How can they influence better?
Now, what I can tell that person is that persistence. Persistence is number one, patience, and be disciplined. Yes, just that. Just be disciplined and follow your goal. You will achieve it. No matter how long it will take, it will one day come. Yes.
And an advice to someone who is at a place whereby they are reconsidering the business where they are at, and they're thinking of selling it as you did at some point, probably thinking of reselling it and starting over again. Do you think it's worth it?
It comes a point, just as I did. But if you have to survive. If you have a feeling that you have another thing that you can do better than what you're doing, go ahead. Yes.
And for someone who is now a leader and they're probably trailblazing in whatever different industry, what would be your word to fellow CEOs or to fellow leaders in the marketplace? How do you think you can be able to influence the workplace better with the influence that you actually have?
Now it's communication with your staff. You have to be what do you say? Down to earth person. You get. You don't have, since you are a CEO or you are a boss, you don't have to exalt yourself. Be humble. Talk to your staff well. Communicate well with them, and then at times you join them in their work. Like for now, what they are doing, I can change the coat and get the dust coat and get to experience what they are feeling right now. So that when you're telling someone to do that task, you yourself, you understand how much it costs to do that. Yes, if they fail to deliver, you understand why they failed, and you get a solution to that. So just be humble, be ground to earth. Yes. So far, we've been able to work with several corporates. We've worked with one of them is Equity Afya. Most of the clinics we've had a chance to work for them, and we thank all the doctors who have given us the chance to work for them, and that is Equity Afya, number one. And then we have Mozart. We have our Mozart bed. Those are our clients. We have ITEL. Yes, and we have Cynics TV, electronics. They deal with electronics. So we have Cynics. Those are our clients.
Business, should brands, already established brands, still advertise?
Yes. Even if you grow big and become a giant, you have to make sure that your name or your company is in the mind of your clients every time, even when they are asleep, even when immediately they wake up, they see your brand. You keep on reminding them. Yes.
And after a day in his evidently complex world, we sought to have him on the hot seat for some light-hearted banter on the Captain's Crossfire.
It's just a very light moment, okay? So, what pet would you consider a favorite?
A dog.
Do you own any?
No, not at the time, not at the moment.
But you would?
I would.
Okay. At gunpoint, dancing or singing, what would save your life?
Singing.
Try sing something out of the blues.
Now,
Again, now that you can be able to afford a couple of luxuries, what do you consider your top most expensive habit?
Buying cars.
Away from business now, what two things are still unmarked in your bucket list?
At the moment.
Yes.
I wanted, by the time I am 31 years, I complete my house, building my house, which due to COVID, the COVID happened, of course. This nime drag, so bado sijaitik. Hiyo bado sijaitik. Iko hanging, but we are almost there.
Okay.
Almost there.
Suits or casual? Which is your favorite? Which is the most natural?
Casual.
We have to do suits because, of course, meeting corporates.
When I'm meeting corporates, I need to be presentable. Yes. But when I'm normal days working, I wear casual because at times you might find myself assisting my guys installing something. So unanipata hata nimepanda juu.
Okay, and then the last one. Android or iPhone?
iPhone, of course.
Okay, done.
And after a balanced day with the feel of his daily grind and a touch of his personality, the lessons are still clear from James Muriu that if you stay hungry, you'll keep learning, and if you stay hunting, you'll hit something. Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of Humble Beginnings. I have been your host, Captain Kago.